The addiction shall continue. What's up, guys? I'm back with even more No Man's Sky because I am absolutely addicted to the frickin' game. Launch to begin search. Are you sure? I think I'm just look around a little bit. Kind of see what's going on here. Okay. Can't find anything. Probably still gonna be around here somewhere. The building. Oh. It is what it is. Over here, 200. Okay. There are no signs of life. There's only static of a broken communicator. Extract records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only uncorrupted data is a set of plans, an upgrade from our mining beam. Okay. Search for close one in other words. Okay. Oh. Why the fuck would you build a base here? Like in this area, dude? Weird. This hilly terrain, dude. Ugh. That's so nasty, man. Alright, so we're gonna jump out and travel to other worlds. Let's see. So I suppose we need to jump a little bit then. Let's go towards the galactic core. Because why not? Jump through this system real quick. Look if we can't find another tier 3 system to make a little bit more money, because realistically... I'm expecting freighter combat to show up like every second. This is why I'm constantly jumping to these systems. Incoming message. Frequency unknown! Unknown signal! Where is there anyone out there? Identify yourself. Tell stranger that I can hear them. There is a moment's pause. The only sound I hear is background. Hiss of cosmic radiation. Dude, you found me. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul. I really did. How did you find my voice? Say I found a crashed ship. Tell stranger about the abandoned starship wreck and how I found the communicator ID in the distress beacon. I begin to mention the anomalous space station, but they cut me off. It is outside, but I think I'm safe. There are 16 of them. They look just like... Fear and confusion dance with the eyes, within the eyes of the stranger. After a few moments of silence, they turn to me, imploring. You don't know who you are, do you? It lied to me. It lied to all of us. The sound cuts out, but their face still lingers on, silent before it too fades into nothingness. Must be Artemis, and they are clearly in need of help. I need to find a way to boost their signal. Maybe. locate long distance transmitters. So for that, we could jump into a different system. I think I'm going to do that as well. So we will continue and we will go to a tier 3 system. I won't even visit the station here because let's be... Oh, actually, never mind. We are actually able to make money here. So it is probably worth it to visit the station. Although we can't get travelers here, we still can get quite a bit of... Well, guys. Nice try. Nice freaking try. Ionized cobalt and chlorine. Oh no. Oh no, you guys finna get taken for all you have. Oh, this is so good. This is so freaking stupid, dude. Okay, what do you guys sell? You guys are selling tritium and dihydrogen and starship battery. The rest I don't really need. Right. So after crashing, absolutely destroying the economy in this system, we can leave again. See? I don't know that I want a solar sail ship, so I think I'm good. I didn't get the upgrade for my backpack. It's fine. It's totally fine, dude. Yeah, we need to find higher tier systems. The good economy. Okay, this is at least a good economy. Blue systems, I think, have a higher chance of containing travelers. But, still no freighter combat, dude. I mean... Weird. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I really don't know what it is. But it turns out that this is gonna take a good amount longer than I was expecting. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, we have a good amount of tritium now, which is really sexy. The chromatic metal is also quite valuable. Yeah, not gonna need more navigational data. Okay, let's get this. Thermal protection and underwater. Not really too notable. Let's have a look at the starships. Starship shield. Starship shield sounds pretty interesting. We need to do some camping as well. Oh, this is a better one, but not the best positioning. And I mean, the next tool that we're looking for is a... Yes! The next tool that we're looking for is going to be a S tier tool anyway, so... Look at the object. Look at the object. It's right in front of me. Okay. So here... Nice. Anomalous subspace signal detected once again. Ionized cobalt. $61 mil. So we're already at the point where we are like one system away from being able to buy like a high tier hauler. And I also would love to kind of scrap ships a little bit. But that is like one of those things that takes super long, where you're just like sitting around constantly and looking at ships come in. That I am probably not going to do this on screen. Which begs the question, am I going to sit here for like an hour or so, scrap starships, get myself some more upgrades, and then look for a freighter mission? Because after that, I'm pretty sure we should have a guarantee. I think that makes a lot of sense. What I'm going to do now is I will head on over. I'll click on the galaxy map and I will look for a blue system. And before we now get the freighter, which would lose me. Ooh, we could go for a rogue system. I think a rogue system is actually not a bad idea. I think they have a similar chance to spawn S tier ships as a high tier system. So we're actually gonna jump there. We have a low chance of getting some exotics, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna pause and I will kind of holler at you if I find something special. But I'm not going to show you like all the basic starships that I get. I'm just gonna blow like a good amount of money here and figure out how many upgrades we can get and so on and so forth. We have a little bit of upgrade slots available again to us, so I think this should be a decent time. And I mean, I might just travel and like store some stuff if we end up running out. But hold on. So I don't think we can sell upgrades here, but we can sell tech. Yeah, so we can sell tech. We can sell tech, which is really good. We're gonna do that once we have to, because we are obviously going to scrap the ships and take them for their resources. So yeah, I will do this. The reason I wanted a Corvex system is because getting S tier explorers is really nice. That is probably the highest unit to nanite conversion possible. Obviously solar ships and stuff like that are also great. And yeah, maybe we'll find some exotics. This is the little Stumpy boy, dude. This is so cute. Something inside of me wants to take this guy and just upgrade him to be like the ultimate freaking starship. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, I'll see you guys around and afterwards. I hopefully remember to install the... to restart the save just so you guys see that it is still normal mode. See you guys in an hour. Alright, so real quick. This is like just a second. I just got this. And this is the best case scenario. This is a 25 plus 13 slot shuttle. The smallest possible. S tier. This only cost me 3 million And by scrapping it, I still have a really good chance to get upgrades and to get the modules. So this is a C tier. We don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and claim scrap. Right? We only lose 1,200, like 1 million, about 1 million. And let's see what we get. Spool nano cable, and we're gonna get 2 storage augmentation. And a shield module. This is probably the best bargain that is available. With that said, I'm gonna see you guys in a good amount of time. Alright guys, so I've done a little bit of scrapping, but I spent a good amount of time here. Did some other notes and stuff, and this is what we came out at. We got ourselves some Starship Shield modules. We got 10 storage augmentation. Starship Shield, Cyclotron module, Infra Knife, Phase Beam, Photon Cannon, and so on and so forth. Now, I am going to use these storage augmentations right here. We will upgrade the ship just a little bit, because I want to get myself some more tech slots. So I want to get a tech slot here, get a tech slot here, and I would say we finish it off like this, and that is going to be enough. So the rest of the upgrades, the 6 here, we will probably leave until we get a ship that we want, which would probably be an exotic. And I am planning to switch systems. Now, furthermore, we have Starship Shield upgrades, which is something that we want to build around. Now, we have a double supercharged slot here, and I'm planning to put the shield there, which means we have to do a little bit of redistribution here, as we are not working with a lot of space on our hands. So we're gonna put the shield here and put this here. So then we can shuffle all of these up. Now, eventually we're going to want to build the shields down, but it would appear that right now we can't. Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind. We are going to add some more tech slots, just to be able to upgrade our starship just a little bit, because I'm gonna add one here, here, and here, because I think that this ship is probably going to be our fighter for the time being. So we can actually keep this for any fighting missions. So now we have a little bit of bonus space down here in which we can throw the weapons. The secondary weapons, because that's just gonna take a little bit of space, not too much. Then we can throw this in here, kind of deal. And then get our infrared knife upgrades. So this would be, I think this would be a good setup here. We should, I think we got, yeah, one more infrared knife upgrade. So we're gonna place that here. Let's see, so we have Q resonator. So that one is not overcharged, it is one of those. So we have fire rate, damage, and heat dispersion. Fire rate, damage, and 9, 6, 5, 6, 5, 8, 5, 10, 8, 5, 6, 8. So we can just delete one of these guys. Alright, so this is going to be probably this going to be the best, right? Wait, you're not telling me that the phase beam is the strongest weapon here, right? Probably are telling me that. 380. How is that? Okay, so this is peak damage 37k. 27k. So yeah, I think that says it all. We got some Starship Shield module upgrades. Need this. We can also get the gray one again. If I can find it, I can't though. Phase beam. There we go. I don't know about the phase beam. I'm not really feeling it. I will be honest with you. But I mean, we'll keep it for now. So, more Starship. We have cyclotron modules. We have phase beam modules. We have hyperdrive modules, of which we can install one more, I believe. No, we cannot. 250. Yeah, we actually can't. Wait, but we barely have any installed, right? We've one. Oh, no. We have this one. Okay. Let's fully upgrade this. I'm gonna actually package this. Should have packaged it earlier. Because we're gonna want that in the new ship. So our hyperdrive, more or less what we want. This is the indium drive, so we will put this like that. So this should be quite the strong hyperdrive. We have the teleportation receiver, which we can leave up here, I would say. We have this here. We can put another scanner here. And then that way we can shovel this around here. Alright, we have some cyclotron ballista stuff. Some photon cannon stuff. So the cyclotron ballista, that's like the one I'm actually hyped for. And we are going to want to keep quite a few of these. But we can sell also some. Where do you sell them again? It's not you. Wasn't it? Wasn't it you? Yes, okay. So all of these A tier ones we're just gonna sell. Photon cannon we can sell. Positron we can sell. Infra knife, A tier we will still keep. Starship we will keep. Pulse we will keep. Cyclotron we will keep. So unfortunately this is like a lot of nanites that we're passing up here. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. The Icarus fuel system, dude, I need to get rid of that one, no? Rocket launcher, I guess. Put all the upgrades to the side. Okay, so we do have quite a bit of like other resources here. I will take all of these upgrade modules and throw them over here just in my ship. And let us see. So I will go to one more like pirate system now, because it's been a while now, right? So maybe we finally get the freighter that we were hoping for. So let's look for an additional one, and after that we're just going to go to a high tier system and probably continue doing this. There we go. Corvax, energy generation, and pirate. Need to get myself some water as well. Is the lighting's a little bit weird because I opened the light. Okay. So let me show you how you do this. Again, we're not gonna engage them. Instead, we're just gonna fly on in and have a look. Okay. So this is, again, going to take quite some farming. C tier. We are going to hit the autosave. Not the restore point. That would be back in the space station here. Oh, it's still in the space station. Okay. So that's kind of weird. Because usually when jumping in a system, I get the save there, which is odd. Okay, so we need to find that system again. FUD. Oh, there it was. Right? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that was it. 1424. I'll look around a little bit, and if I don't happen upon it. So weird though. I don't fully understand why it didn't save. Nah, can't find it anymore. Not gonna go to this one. So over here, we had a Corvax system. By Keen doesn't sound too bad either. Okay, you know what? See, so this is where we're at. Should we jump to this one? Okay, let's go to Hauler's Graveyard. Yeah? That already was a Venator class, which isn't too bad. So hopefully now we will just be tossed into combat once again. Yep. Okay, Hauler's Graveyard, guys. Keep it in mind. Okay, so I'm gonna be shot at. That is totally fine by me. So if this is an S tier, I will actually just go for it. If this isn't an S tier, then we can also jump to a different system and see. This is an A tier. Very tempting, but we are not going to do it. So go back to this. Look for a different one. Different system. And this is how you can figure out like what kind of freighter we want. Should we select out of our history? Let's select out of our history, maybe. Because I think we've been to some more pirate systems, no? So... expensive system here. Was this a pirate system? Yeah, this was Holler's Graveyard. That worked out pretty well, to be perfectly honest. This one we're not really interested. I mean, I don't really have a problem with the small guy. The problem is you can't really fast travel here, right? So what we could do is we could jump to a base. We could travel via portal towards our base. And then we would be in a normal system, and then we would be able to jump towards a different system. I'm thinking whether or not I want to do that. That's probably not a bad idea. So... nah, you know what? We're going Holder's Graveyard. What the hell? We're taking the small little one, right? On a medium freighter minimum. Okay, let's go towards our main base. So here, this is not a warp, right? So this is still fine. We can launch from here, launch from our base, and then get started jumping around on the other side. So as you can see, there are different kinds of methods. This one would be a really good like pre-base location. So what you do is you pick out the coordinates where you want to go, then you go on to a base that is in a system right next to it, which you call pre-jump, and then you take the system's name that you want to jump to, and then you jump to that system. And what you do is you go in here, you place down your save beacon or save point. Yes, we'll go for this. So metal plating and dihydrogen jelly should be craftable. So let's get a save point going. So, restore point saved. Now we can get outside. Take up to the stars. Oof. Gonna need more warp cells. There we go. And now we figure out. Do we have... yes. So, Leon Sklee. Let's get Leon Sklee. And I will actually type out what kind of thing we have. Just take a note so we can kind of figure out what we want and what we don't. So... this is a Venator. Small. Honestly, this is a really sick Venator, though. Okay, so small Venator. Let's see if it's S tier. If it's S tier, I'll think about getting it already. So C tier. So we don't want this one anyway. So let me go back. So this is Leon's Skelly. In Leon, we have a Venator. Good enough for me. We will go back to our reload restore point. Because I think that the autosave now is going to be the Venator. The way I understand it. So yeah, here's our restore point. And we will go up. And this time we'll look for a different one. Maybe we find a bigger one. Or a different one. This one generally looked pretty nice. It had the cargo pods that were little boxes. So those are pretty great. Okay, let's see. What else do we have around here? Okay. Valagina. Valagin. Something, something. Let's see what is going on here. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's a medium size. That's a medium-sized sentinel. So, med sentinel. The other one was a medium Venator. No, it was a small Venator. So, this one is C tier. I think I'm actually fine with this one. So, we're going to reload the autosave now. Hopefully, this jumps us into the system that I think, but I might be wrong. Otherwise, we have to travel there every single time. Which would kind of suck. And yeah, this is going to be like 10 to 30 reloads-ish. Okay, we'll have to jump there. And I will see you guys once I find an S tier of that motherfucker, because this is going to take some time. So yeah, see you guys later. Okay, so little update in between. We have the autosave and the restore point here. And hopefully, if I jump out here, I should be... Ah, the restore point gets changed. Okay, so the restore point now is here. And we cannot fight the battle anymore. But the freighter should still be around. You just kind of have to find it. Dude, where is this freighter? No way. Oh, there we go. Okay, so freighter is here. And the way this works is now there's no combat anymore. We can still claim it for free though. But we are now locked into getting this freighter. So this is a medium size. There is a bigger one. But I don't need to go that hard. We want a good freighter for the beginning. And then later on we're going to do like the high tier freighter maybe that we want. But for now, okay, this is a B tier. That's already pretty good. We're going to reload the autosave. And now this is just going to continue until we get an S tier. And then once we get the S tier, we walk up the bridge. Oh, interesting. So this time it gives me an autosave. This time it's giving me an autosave inside of here, which is... I mean, this is kind of what I was looking for earlier. Now the reload point is just less effective. Weirdly enough. Ooh. Oh my god, what a beautiful ship that is. Look at that ship. You saw that? This system... Okay, B tier. Oh! Interesting. So reloading the autosave actually doesn't change the class. We will have to reload the restore point here. The autosave actually keeps the same freighter class. Because this one was B tier again. Again, this is gonna be the same old, so I'll see you guys again once we have this figured out, ladies and gentlemen. My lord. It is now 15:35, so I've almost spent an hour on this. I was about to quit because I thought that this frickin' freighter wasn't going to show up in anything but C because it like stopped 35 or 30-ish minutes ago. Ladies and gentlemen, we did get it. Now we'll see. Now we'll see whether or not. So offer to buy the freighter. And this is a large freighter. This is the biggest freighter. And we just claimed the freighter. And just like that, we have a S-class Matsushima. You guys have no clue. You guys have no clue how much I love this freighter right now. Oh. All right. Well. So now here's the thing, right? We have 30 salvage frigate modules. And after that, we will have to start farming. This now opens up the question, what are we going for? And I figured that we have a refiner room, which is already really good. And then I will go for the extractor room here. I will go for the orbital exocraft. And the industrial room, probably not, as that is not really that important to me. We have a teleporter chamber, which is super good. And we're going to skip the modifier room, the appearance modifier, technology room, expansion. Okay, we're going to get a scanner room as well. And we are going to want... the ladder. So we will have to go for this as well. That much I'm sure. Everything else. You will pay a lot to recolor the freighter. It shouldn't be too much of an issue for me. And then here, the matter beam is probably the most important. Device that modulates standard freighter communication signals to enable interplanetary transport of matter as well as data. Then we also have an upgrade to Freighter's galactic scale sensors. This device allows the user to access detailed economic conflict data for a system even without having previously visited. Economic and conflict. So we're definitely going to take that. And now... we will need the... Okay, we're gonna need a lot of salvage frigate modules. We got a really nice start by getting gifted those. This is gonna be rough. So, we will take this. We will take this, and we will take the red, green, and this is blue. So, we can't even afford this. I think that's it, to be honest. I think that's all the unlocks that we have available to ourselves here right now. So this is going to be the freighter. Right now, there is not too much going on. It just, you know, we just have the ladder that goes down here. But that's fine, because we are going to build a little bit more. Let's have a look at the fleet. Manage the fleet. So we have Kawaka's Transporter, which is a combat specialist. And fuel requirements, 5 tons. 19 successful encounters until it goes up to the next tier, and teleport aboard. Are you telling me that I just teleported aboard a frigate? Ooh, this is a first. Nice. I love it. No deployable technology here. Can go down here. Let's explore this a little bit, because I've actually never been on board of a frigate. So this is just gonna send us over to the next side, to the other side. I fear that this is just, oh, never mind. There's like a lot of terminals that we can't do anything with. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Return to your ship to leave the frigate, or warp to your freighter via frigate teleporter. Return to your ship to leave the frigate, or warp to your freighter via frigate teleporter. Where is the frigate teleporter? Is it shown to me? Probably here, right? Can't interact with any of those. Okay. I don't want to yeet myself into the endless abyss. So... Ah! This is it. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. I like it. That's a new one. I've never done that before. So, manage fleet. That seems to be everything for now. We have a navigator. Corvex plan to calculate routes for the traveler captain, but the fleet requires a fleet command room before it can depart. Okay, so we're gonna go for the fleet command room pretty soon. But for that, we will have to reset the freighter base. And let's start building. So here, I'm gonna go with a freighter setup that I got taught. I'm gonna go with a freighter setup that I got taught-ish. In some YouTube, I don't remember, but I will try to look it up and tell you. So we're gonna start out with a normal freighter corridor. Then, this we will actually want to remove. All of these outside areas are super cool. but I will still remove them. So here we go. And then here we will do a straight corridor to both sides. We will do a freighter corridor inside here. That's just going to be a placeholder for now. And then we are going to want the scanner room easily accessible. So I'm going to place it here. And we want a teleporter, which antimatter and amino chambers. We have the antimatter, we just don't have the amino chambers. And the galactic trade room. I will place that one over here. And we can trade, and maybe we can find salt. Okay. So nothing that we want right now. And then we want to place some fleet command rooms. So I'm going to place a couple of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be that. And we have the cultivation chamber, in which we can't really do too much. And then we have the refiner room here. And we have some decorations. Okay, so now we will add, for now we will add a ladder, which will go up. I'm thinking of setting this up like here. And we will go up here. And we will change up the set up a little bit here. We'll go for some silver, some tritium. This is why I was collecting all of those resources, by the way. And then we will get ourselves a refiner here. We can get some stellar extractors. So the refiner rooms we need dihydrogen jelly for. You might have already realized that fortunately in this system they seem to be selling dihydrogen jelly, which I am very surprised and gladdened by. We will have to do a lot of different things here. What do we need for the teleporter terminus again? Amino chamber. Okay, so I'll actually note that down for myself, as we are going to want this. Alright, so you come out of here, you go straight into here, and then you can build one refiner. And we can build another refiner and another refiner. I think 3 is going to be enough for now. Actually, I'll build one more. One more refiner. Then, because I do not really have the monies for it, we will have to go for this. It's kind of suboptimal right now, but that's totally fine. We'll build out 2 of these and get ourselves a refiner. No, not a refiner, a extractor. So these guys are big boys. These guys are super, super nice. They are going to require quite a bit of energy, as you can see. And I'm not 100% sure if this works, but it should work. Yeah, so these guys are working now, and they will just extract stuff. And in this one, they will extract copper. Or maybe even chromatic metal, actually. Yeah. They will extract chromatic metal in this one. And they can extract gases as well, dependent on where we are in which kind of system. So these guys are pretty valuable. So the teleport antechamber, that's definitely something that we're looking for. We're also looking for a storage room minimum, which will go into the side here. So over here we will have a storage room 0. And this one now appears on the freighter. And just like that, we have access to the storage room. It's pretty nice, isn't it? So here we use the salvage frigate modules, right? We apparently were just able to use them. And here we have the cargo bulkhead technology module harvested from the remains of an abandoned freighter. Floating in space may also be salvaged during frigate expeditions. And this one is, this one is the salvage frigate module. And we will want to go to the fleet command room in a second here to try to get these as quickly as freaking possible. The cargo bulkhead, I believe just helps us increase our storage in general, which is cute, but not super necessary for now. And we have an orbital exocraft materializer, which is also quite good, but we're gonna need some warp cells for that, which we could get. I'm just not 100% sure that I'm going to need it yet. So I might hold off on that. Ooh, storm crystals, nice. That's what we needed them for. Gonna need some frigate fuel here, so we will definitely get that. And since we have all of our refiners here, we can throw in some... We have a lot of dihydrogen actually. We can build more refiners. You can build infinite refiners, by the way. That is allowed. Totally legal. Crazy, eh? Yeah, so we have our storage here. We have the refiner room here. And then back here, we will find the extractors. Which, yeah, we'll just do a little extraction. Let's have a real look. And the better the system that you jump to, the better the extraction, which is why we are going to be wanting to position this guy in a indium system, so the blue guys. So here we got sulfurine now. We can also get, yeah, we can get all kinds of different stuff. And dependent where, what kind of system you jump to, you will get different kinds of resources. So this is really, really nice. All right, so here we go. This planetary probe immediately scans all the planets in the system, which is also really nice. And here we have our fleet command rooms. This is all a little bit ugly because I skimped out on a certain room, but that's fine. Interesting. Let's see. So which fleet command room? This one. This fleet command room is the first one. Calibrating a command post to new master signature success. Master profile indicates one support frigate available. Profile indicates no frigate fuel blueprints available. Download. There we go. That is the frigate fuel. And interestingly enough, we already have that. So weirdly enough, but we have more of it now. All right, and now it's going to prompt us to send the frigates onto a mission. And that we can do over here via the guy that we talked to previously. So that's going to be you. View potential expeditions. And here we have a combat patrol of difficulty rating 2. This is going to take 1 hour. We have 38 minutes here. And I think we're going to take this one right here, the combat patrol. We will assign the Kawakas transporter. And that is going to be it. I'm not sure if we if we are able to. Ooh, there's a lot of upgrades. Okay. I'm not sure that we will beat this, but I think so. I mean, it's a 2-part difficulty. It's not a 1-star difficulty mission. We could assign more ships, but we do not have more ships. And we'll require 50 tons of fuel, which I think we have, right? So we are going to assign it, and now we need to wait. So now we can go back to the fleet command, apparently. What just happened? Okay, let me reload my autosave. Something weird happened. That was the wrong save game. That was my custom save game. You know why this game mode is custom, by the way? Because it's like more difficult. Look at this. Because I actually like went ahead and made it more difficult in some ways. Here I like played around with this and I figured out like okay, we can make it, you know, a little bit more difficult here. And well, there we go. Okay, so this already took me way too long. Extreme temperature is a lie. Did you see what I'm talking about? Like, this is just so weird. I don't know. Fleet command online. Calibrating to fleet command, blah, 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 the Kawakas transporter. Speak with the commander. Greetings, traveler entity. The expedition has covered light years, and I estimate our plotted route will take for the 35 minutes. All systems nominal. We can click inspect ships, and we can look at the ships. And that's going to be it. So now, I think it is probably going to tell us to just wait it out, right? Freighter command, wait for the expedition to complete. Yeah, see? So that is something that we have done. Now, you might say, well, Ash, you smart guy removed all of the ways to get down to your ship. How are we going to get anything done now? Well, I will show you in a second. But first of all, I think now we are turning the grind level up a notch. Well, we're actually turning down the amount of grinding that I have to do because I spent like 40 minutes on this. We're gonna sell most of our stuff here. And we will try to get ourselves some upgrades here. We are going to want this guy. For sure. This guy. A colossal hyperdrive engine. Oh, no. Wait. We're going to want this. Yeah, we're going to want this. And we are going to want this. Interstellar scanner. Boom, bam, pow. That's good. And then here we want the quantum computers. I think I know how to craft them. Yeah. We're just gonna need antimatter. And we are... What else was it? I think it was antimatter housing, right? No, it was a warp hypercore. Warp hypercore. Even more antimatter. Goodness me. But this is why I love like just collecting a million resources. It's so good in this one. There we go. So now we have the first level. And we need to get more frigate modules to unlock any further ones. Okay, let's see. So we have a good amount of chromatic metal. We have this here. Quite a bit of building supplies, which we can store in our ship. And the freighter specific stuff we are going to store over there. So this goes into my starship. And this stuff can go into the freighter actually. Because we can kind of free up some space now. Free up some space now. This guy goes into a freighter as well. From the starship now, we have a lot that can go into our freighter slots. We can put the emergency scanner in there for now. Actually, no, never mind. We'll keep that. The Maudite can go in here. The fungal mold, this. Because all of this stuff we are going to want for planting projects that we do over here. So we can kind of throw all of that in here. We have a lot of Corvex casing. Glass can go in here as well. And this goes into my exosuit. A lot of tritium. The storm crystals. I think I'm going to put in my freighter as well, right? The dioxide and all of this stuff I will probably keep around because you always kind of need them for some different things as well. The anomaly detector we're going to put into the freighter for now as well because we're not necessarily going to need that. We have Geeknip or Geknip. This is frigate fuel, so we can definitely throw that over here. This can go into my exosuit slot. This can go into my exosuit as well. We have a bunch of upgrades, which actually, now thinking about it, can throw into the freighter as well. Clearing up a little bit of space. This one we can actually install because, I mean, might as well. And Perfinium at the end of the day is also going to be a crafting material. X-Core I will actually put into one of these storage containers. It's crazy, dude, that we were able to access this here. Yes, I would say this is looking okay. I will transfer some of the basics here. Kind of transfer all of the stuff that I know is already over in the other one. In the other bin. The starship. And... alright. I think this is looking pretty good. We have a infra knife upgrade. This I will send into the freighter as well. All of this. We can throw that from the freighter. We could throw that into one of our storage modules as well. That would be totally fine. The salt is like omega obsolete, so I'm just gonna throw that in here. Alright, so 38 minutes remaining. I will probably do that at the start of next episode because we are already at 1 hour and 10 minutes. We've got the basics down. We could also start to get some planting chambers down, but then we'll get a bit of a delay on the frigate upgrades, on the hyperdrive upgrades, and I don't want that. So yeah, I think for now we have the amplified warp shielding, which allows us to get to red stellar bodies. What? Warp hypercore. This, I swear to God, this doesn't charge a good amount of it, right? This one will charge 100%. That way we can summon this guy whenever we need to. So I'm gonna do it right here. We did get this, and oh yeah, I wanted to get the matter beam. This one's actually kind of important. Magnetic resonators, and we need more wiring looms? Question mark. 5 antimatter. What's that? 5 antimatter. And magnetic resonators. I'm gonna see if I can buy those, because I think so, right? I think they were here. Nope. They were not. Ooh, more dihydrogen jelly. Don't mind if I do. Okay. So that is not a thing. Let's see. How do you craft them? Maybe we can craft them easy. Ionized cobalt. Of which we have good amounts, and magnetized ferrite. Magnetized ferrite I don't have a lot of. Fine. There we go. Everything should be installed. Perfect. This is now installed as well. The matter beam. This is nice. And now, our freighter is already looking super strong. We're gonna need more storm crystals, so that is definitely something that I will keep an eye out for. And now, I will take a break in a second. But first, we jump on over into this teleporter, which will take us down to our ship. And then we are going to go find ourselves a tier 3 system. With potentially some indium. I would kind of like to jump the freighter into a cadmium system already. Wait, my hyperdrive has no fuel. I forgot. That's fine. Let's do it correct this time. So this is Brat. Are you freaking kidding me? All right. So. Oh, we are in an emerald system already. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Okay, never mind. We don't need to jump the freighter then. The freighter stays right here, ladies and gentlemen. Stays right here. And we are going to look for some tier 3 economy. This is just a yellow system. Oh, nice. Blue system, tier 3 economy. With Corvex, which is also nice. I don't know why it didn't scan the... Don't know why it didn't scan... Oh no, conflict... Never mind. The conflict level is not... I don't have a conflict scanner. That's why it didn't. Salvageable scrap. So... I think for the freighter... I will immediately go for the last tier freighter. So... Ooh, hold on. Okay. First things first. We will actually have a look at these freighters and purchase some. And I'm going to, I think, sell now the stuff that I got from the space anomaly, because, you know, that kind of cleanses our money problems. If you end up not being this lucky, First of all, you can AFK a little bit more, but the other thing is that you can just jump around these systems now. And I think this would be generally a pretty good place to do it anyhow, is you kind of do frigate missions whenever they're available. Jump around the systems, look for travelers, look for exosuit upgrades, look for the multi-tools, right? Look for an S tier multi-tool. Look for some upgrades, right? You can always kind of check in here and talk to this guy and kind of figure out, okay, got a pole splitter, blaze javelin upgrade, and that's it. And if you have special, if you have like someone like this infra knife and positron ejector, which are like my top 2 weapons guy, then you can, you know, go ahead and talk to him. I probably want that for the next ship. I'm going to want the infra knife. So we'll grab this. And you can always spend a little bit of time farming ships, which is what I'm about to do here. I will do that off screen because it's, I mean, yeah, it's just boring as hell. I like watch a different video and kind of have an eye out, unless we end up getting, no, we do not. Okay, so let me see. There's chromatic metal here. I will always buy that now. Platinum, always buy that. There are quantum computers, which I should probably buy as well. Yeah, I'm gonna buy most of these crafting resources now. Why did I buy so many though? I'm such a dum-dum. Okay, like, I don't know. 30 is fine. You're never gonna use like 300 or whatever I bought quantum computers. I'm used to them like selling them in reasonable batches, but that is not reasonable at all. It's fine. Obviously, we can afford to lose a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna sell like 135. I think that's fine. My B. Okay, so let's sell the spool. Okay, so we're at 18 mil, right? Let's sell, first of all, let's sell all of the stuff that we got from scrapping ships. Which would be these guys, would not be this, and that was the recycling circuits, and I think that was about it. Yeah, so now we're at 40k. It's already much better. We started at like what, 50 I think, or 60. So we like what made like 1 million loss, 2 million loss, and so on. But we got storage upgrades, which you can then build into an exotic ship and sell that ship for more than you lost. So that's also a thing. But what we are doing is a little bit less efficient, but doesn't really matter. And we're gonna get ourselves to freaking mil. Yeah, we're rich now. So now that we are super omega wealthy, we are just gonna buy out like all of the crafting resources that we can find. I'm not entirely sure that you can get something like storm crystals here, but by talking to these guys, you can also get some more rare stuff, right? Like the copper here, the chromatic metal here, the pyrite here, and for this one, that seems to be a dihydrogen jelly. He sells me 162. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. So we can throw this into the freighter, by the way, which is just ridiculous. And if you look at the freighter here, the freighter has higher amount of space. And so this is also really, really nice. Unfortunately, we don't have the access to the we don't have access to the upgrades. We don't have access to the storage chambers, but that would be a little bit broken. But other than that, this is just going to be the thing now that we know that there are no travelers here. I'm gonna just sit here, farm a couple of starships, and see if I can find an exotic, and then start the next episode once the frigates are here. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay awesome, and I'm so addicted.